Hi guys, it's Kai here and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back actually to Rainswept. This is a game that I played before, not the whole game. I played the demo before and it actually the full game just recently released on Steam. I will leave the link to it down in the description below. I'm pretty sure it's only $10. I wouldn't know because I didn't actually have to pay for it. I was able to get a key for this game, and that's actually super exciting to me because I reached out and I was like, hey, I would love to play this game. I played the demo and I loved it and they gave me a key. So here we are. Really excited to play this, and yeah, I guess that's kind of it. Oh, and also, as I was loading into it, there was a little bit of a warning saying that it touches on topics like suicide and trauma. So if you're sensitive to that, just tread lightly because there are, I guess, references to that in this game. Okay, so let's just jump into it. I'm excited. I love the art style of this game, and it looks like they've changed it just like a little bit. Monday at 12:14 a.m., October 7th, 1996. I'll try to remember the dates this time. I didn't remember this last time. I would assume there's going to be a little bit of overlap between this and the demo, but it all starts with like this. Yeah, it all starts with that. That was in the demo as well. And you come in as an investigator trying to figure out what happened, pretty much. So, yeah. And it's oh god, I already forgot the date. It's 1996, 97. Why am I so bad at remembering things? Oh, goodness. Oh, and do I have a name? I don't remember if I have a name or not. This already looks a little better than the demo did. Like, graphics-wise, it just looks a little more cleaned up. Also, love that font. And I mentioned this in my other video, but I love this art style because it's that low poly art. And I have a thing for low poly art. Into that. So I guess this is us driving there, I would assume. Where are we? It kind of looks like we should be in, like, the West Coast because of those types of trees. I love the sounds. I love the font. I love the art. Let's go. I'm ready. It's like a murder mystery into this. Alright, Monday at 7:35. 96. Okay, so I was sort of right. It's 96. October 7th of 96. It's really coming down. Yes, it is. Mike clicked. Oh, hope I don't catch a cold again. Me too, man. I've already had a cold. Press E, enter, left mouse button, interact. Got it. Then use the arrow keys to the mouse. Okay. Whew, goodness. That's a lot of controls. Look at, use, talk to, inventory. Okie dokie. Move it left and right. Got it, got it. Oh, so I don't even need my mouse. Cool. Okay. So like that, I click and I can look at it. That's my car. Got it. Cool. All right, I'm just gonna try and relearn the controls. Can I walk any quicker than this? Probably not. Oh, can I look at that? Yep. They've been here a while, it looks like. Yes, yes, probably. Let me move my thing. Terrible. What'd you say? I can't hear you over all the rain. Is it really raining that hard that you can't hear each other? I said terrible. Terrible business this is. It was only a matter of time. You know that. Matter of time to what? Man, please, you need to back away a little. What's happened here? A murder? Johnny, get under the umbrella. Granny, I want to leave. It's cold. Can we go back to the shop now? We could all see this coming a mile away. Ma'am, please. Granny, please. Alright, Johnny, let's go. There's no point in staying around here now. I'm not doing voices. It's just not going to happen. I knew this would happen. We should have done something. There's nothing we could have done. Chris did this. I'm sure of it. It does look like that, doesn't it? I don't know. Let's not jump to conclusions. Detective Stone, right? Is this me talking? No, that's them. Oh, I'm Detective Stone? Okay. The chief is inside. They've been waiting for you. Cool. Use mouse button or number keys to select dialogue options. Oh, okay. I only have one. E? 1. There we go. Okay, I'm trying to learn the controls again. Alright, you need to push the crowd away from the scene, officer. What? You have to speak up. I can't hear you over this rain. Why is that a thing? Can you really not hear people over rain? What kind of rain is this? The crowd. Handle them. There could be evidence out here. We can't have the crowd trampling all over the evidence. Oh yes, I'm trying. Doesn't look like you're trying. Hey, Williams, what the hell are you doing? Trying to prop up this tape, sir. It won't stay. We'll get some sticks and drive them in. Good. Yes, sir, Richard. So you're Richard. I'm Detective Stone. That's somebody I already forgot his name. Goodness. Sorry, Detective. We're short of manpower. We weren't prepared for this kind of thing. First time in decades. And to top it off, this goddamn rain. Just to get the crowd under control, I'm heading inside. Yes, detective. Don't worry. Williams. So you're Richard, you're Williams, I'm Detective Stone. Got it. Let's go. Can I get inside? How do I get inside? I don't know how to get inside. Can I get that? I don't know what I'm doing. Can I get inside? No. Okay, do I go this way to get inside? I don't think so. How does one get inside when you can only move in a side-to-side pattern? I can go far in this direction. Okay, that's not helpful. Nope. I would just like to go into the house, please. That window is either broken or open. I can't remember if it broke in the little intro thing or not. Take me inside. Oh, okay. I do need to use my mouse. Okay, fine. That's the way inside. I wonder why Chief sent me all the way to Pineview for this case. Only one way to find out. Yeah, go inside. Should I go in? Yeah. Yes, you should. I don't think there's anything else out here. No point hanging around out here. Yeah. It's just raining. Oh, goodness. That's... Cover your eyes. Oh, God. Yes. Oh, God, indeed. That's the sheriff. I should talk to him first. Are you sure you don't want to, like, explore first? I can look at this guy. Not very professional. I hope they know what they're doing. Probably not. Michael? Huh? Oh, that's right. He has these weird, like, vision things. Detective, are you okay? Am I Michael Stone? Is that my name? I think so. I guess I'm just a little tired after the long drive here. That doesn't seem like tired. Okay, if you say so. Detective Stone, right? The head office called to say that you'd be joining us here for the investigation. Sheriff Harris, Officer Watts. Okay. We appreciate the department sending help, but I don't think we'll need it. This case is ready to be wrapped up. What do we have here? The victims here are Christopher Green, you on the floor, age 26, died from a bullet wound to the head, looks self-inflicted, and Diane Miller, age 24, single bullet wound through the abdomen. The victims lived together, were unmarried. Diane, forgot your name. Okay. Any witnesses? Any witnesses? Just the next door neighbor who claims to have heard a single gunshot. We can interview him shortly. The weapon is, I would obviously assume, a gun. Both shots were fired from a .38 caliber special revolver. The ballistics report will let us know more. Time of death. What was the time of death? According to the next door neighbor, a single gunshot was heard around 15 hours. I can't read military time. That sounds like 12:15 to me. I don't know. We received the call at about 20, and we're here in another 5 minutes. So sometime, I don't know. We found them dead upon arrival and confirmed the timing. Any signs of an intruder? No signs of forced entry. The door was locked from the inside when we arrived. An officer climbed through the open window here to open the door. There are no footprints outside that window, except the officers who climbed in. He was careful. Sure he was. No signs of struggle or marks on the bodies either. Well, I guess that's all my questions. Honestly speaking, Detective, we think it's pretty obvious what's taking place here. What do you mean? They had a reputation. They weren't exactly a happy couple. The whole town knows this. Diane was shot at point-blank range with Chris's gun, probably by Chris. See, if you've got to say probably, that means you need to investigate a little bit more. He then went ahead and shot himself, as the wound is clearly self-inflicted. So you see, sending here unnecessarily complicates things. I'm going to question your abilities, because you haven't seen a murder in a decade, so I'm beginning to think this is a very good idea, in fact. It's obviously a case of murder-suicide, Detective. So everything's figured out already? I'm feeling a little sassy today. Right? If that was sarcasm, I'll ignore it. But yes, more or less. Are you suggesting there was a domestic violence involved? It would seem so. It was never reported, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen. So, rumors? You may call it that, but where there's smoke, there's fire. Not always. I'm not sure that, yeah. And they were never really able to fit in this town. They were new here, moved in about 6 months ago, never got out much, didn't make many friends. Well, I mean, it's 6 months. I don't think I'd be able to make friends in 6 months either. We don't need to analyze the obvious, Detective. That would only be inefficient. This is Officer Blunt. She will assist you through the course of your work here. What's up, Officer Blunt? I can't remember anybody's names already. Williams is outside, I think. And one more thing, we're looking to wrap up this case quickly and cleanly. We don't want it to drag on if it can be helped. We have an important festival coming around in a week's time, so you might say this is rather bad timing. So there's no need to go around complicating things, alright? Just give me a story that works so we can close this case quickly. Sarcastic reply. Heck yeah. Yeah, sure, we can't wait to wrap this case up. Yeah, alright then. I'll see you soon. Goodbye. Okay then. Anyway, have a look around the room if you'd like. Come talk to me when you're done. Oh, what was that pen noise? Can I look at that? What does that say? What's this? What does it say? Chris 96. I thought it said chair at first. I'm guessing Chris built some of the furniture around this house. Probably. I don't want to, but I want to look at this lady. This music is intense. Gunshot to the stomach. The damage and the residue would suggest that the shot was taken at point-blank range. That rules out the possibility of her being shot from the open window. She would have been in the line of sight from the outside, though. There's no mistaking it. The perpetrator would have to be inside the house to cause this kind of a wound. Whether that was Chris or someone else, it's hard to say at the moment. Well, I guess that's what we're here for. Did I look? Oh, I didn't look at everything. 38 special rounds. It's a box of 50 rounds. There are 44 here, which means 6 are missing. 2 were used last night. That means 4 are unaccounted for. I'm guessing we'll find them in the loaded gun. Can I click on the gun? I can. Look. A 38 caliber special, as Officer Watts said. It looks pretty old. It can hold 6 rounds. It's a revolver, so it wouldn't have ejected the shell casings. They should still be in the barrel. Open barrel. There are 3 unused rounds in here. I was expecting 4. That means 3 rounds were fired from this gun at some point in time. If 2 were fired last night, where's the 3rd? Or was it shot last night or on some other day? The gun belonged to Chris, according to Officer Watts. Let's assume Chris or Diane weren't the ones to use it. Okay. Is there anyone else that could have known where they kept the gun? From Pineview? Doubt it. Remember, no signs of forced entry. Could it be someone they were comfortable with or trusted? No one I can think of. I think I've clicked on everything. Oh, nope. No, I haven't. Looking at their wine. Red wine. It looks like a new bottle. Was opened yesterday. No one drank from this glass. It would seem that Chris was sitting by himself at the table and drinking wine, waiting for someone to join him. Probably Diane? Whether he was waiting for her or someone else, we don't know yet. A glass of wine was knocked over, that we do know. This looks like wine, but there seems to be some blood here as well. How did blood spatter in this direction? It doesn't make any sense. These drops of blood feel out of place, too. Ooh. Did you know blood spatter, like, forensics is, like, debunked now? It's like they can't science it. That was a really bad explanation. But anyways, Officer Blunt, I think there's more than the 2 gunshots that we're seeing here. Yes, things have happened. Can I talk to her? Can I talk to you? Nope. Okay. Well, I think we're done here. So we'll talk to him. I should look around a bit before moving on from here. Oh. Well, what do you think there is to see? What else do you want? I've clicked that. Clicked that. I've clicked that. Oh, do I need to look at him? Bullet wound to the head, the skull is badly damaged. Most of the side has been blown off. That's gross. His body position and the way he fell would indicate that he was sitting sideways on the chair, facing where Diane's body is now. So sitting facing that way. The angle of the shot indicates that he was shot from this side. If someone shot him, they were standing in front of the refrigerator. So like across from him? No clues there, though. He could have been shot from that window. At the moment it's shut. Might get a check for fingerprints and footprints outside. Could someone have entered and left through here? We should have the fingerprint results in a couple days, Detective. Don't forget, there aren't any footprints outside. If someone shot him from the outside, then Chris would have sat facing the refrigerator. That would make sense. That way, the killer wouldn't need to enter the house. But in that case, who shot Diane? Don't know. Gunpowder residue on his right hand. Is he right-handed? Hard to disagree with Officer Watts here. There's a strong evidence for the victim shooting himself. Unless it was made to look that way. The chair's fallen on its back. Looks like Chris fell off the chair before or after being shot. Well, at some point, I guess he would fall over. I think that's everything. Oh, I have notes. That's the noise being done. Wait, hold on. I have an inventory, don't I? How do I... Okay. I don't know how to get to my inventory. I thought it told me how, but I can't get there. We done here? Yes. Yes, I'm done. All right, let's have a chat with Mr. Willis outside. Oh, Willis is the one that saw what happened? Oh, the rain finally let up. That's nice. Wait, do I have an inventory? I was hoping to, like, look at my notes. Right, this is Mr. Willis. He lives there, right there, next door. Coffee, detective? Yes, please. Always say yes to coffee. Yes, thank you. You can ask me any questions you may have about last night. Right, Mr. Willis. Can you tell me everything that you saw or heard during last night's events? Well, see, I've headed off to bed around 11 p.m. as I usually do after a glass of whiskey, so it was like midnight that they died. Helps me sleep, you know. Anyway, somewhere around 12:15 a.m., I'd say, I was woken up by a loud bang. I ran to my bedroom window that looked straight down at their place, and nothing. The kitchen lights were on, but that's about it. I went to my phone and called Officer Watts here straight away. Oh, the rain stopped, but it's still thundering. How long did it take you to get to the window? How long did it take you to get to the window once you heard the shot? About a couple seconds, detective. Not more than 5, I'd say. I nearly fell out of my bed when I heard the gunshot. So you might say I was halfway there already. Did you see anyone on the street? No, detective. Everything was exactly the same as always. And you said you only heard 1? Yes, the whiskey usually knocks me out pretty good, so if there'd been more, I didn't hear them. Okay, more questions. Do you live alone? Such a sad life. Yes, I do. Never got married. It's a long story. Same, buddy. Same. That's gonna be me. One meant to be talked over a couple whiskeys. Know what I mean? Can you confirm your whereabouts? I know. I was just at home. Am I a suspect? Just procedure, I guess, Mr. Willis. I know Mr. Willis. He's cool. React to unprofessionalism. We'll have a talk later, officer. Talk about what? Just later. Okay? Okay, Sherlock, whatever you say, Holmes. That's not a funny joke. That wasn't a well-written joke. Did they have any visitors? Any friends? Nope, none at all. In all this time I only maybe saw Jack coming over to fix their car. People rarely ever visit him because they mostly kept to themselves, never made any friends here. But sometimes folks don't like those kinds either, so I can't really say. Know what I mean? No, I don't know what you mean. You won't find anyone crying over the deaths here. Nobody really knew them. They never got out much. That's really sad to think about that. Like, no one would be upset over your death just because you didn't get out much. That's sad. Any other information? I don't know if this is useful, but you might have heard about Chris and Diane. They looked pretty happy when they first moved in. More recently, though, I heard Diane crying a couple times, usually late at night. Also, if you're in the house across the street, how loud is she crying, or where is she crying that you'd be able to hear her? Are you sure? See, the whiskey knocks me out so early that maybe that's why I never heard all of this before, but a couple of times I was up a little later. One night, about a month ago, I heard pretty bad things. They were some loud sounds, like stuff being flung around and such. I heard someone crying. I was thinking to myself that maybe I should call the police, but then it quieted down all of a sudden. We never received any calls for domestic violence, but people often talked of stories of this kind. That's sad. Call if you hear things. Can you remember where you heard this, Mr. Willis? Well, I was up late night writing an important letter. It must have been somewhere between the 1st to the 3rd last month. 1st to the 3rd September. All right. Got anything else? Nope. I think that's about it. More notes? Cool. Right. Thanks for your help, Mr. Willis. We'll be in touch if we need anything else. No problem. And thanks for the coffee. Always coffee. Always, always. So, I don't know what to think. So, detective, you said you wanted to have a talk later. Is now a good time? Yep. Please don't tell witnesses they're not under suspicion, especially not in front of them. So basically, you're telling me that I do not know how to do my job. Is that it? Yes. All I'm saying is this case isn't all wrapped up as you'd like to believe. How can you not see what's right in front of you? It's so obvious. Sure. Mr. Willis didn't see anything outside the house after the gunshots, and there are no signs of anyone forcing entry either. On top of that, considering how rough things were between the two of them, you heard what Mr. Willis said, right? Jumping to conclusions. Seriously? I told you, I'm feeling a little sassy. Are we jumping to conclusions? What has it been? Barely hours since the murder? Do you think there's enough data to form a conclusion? Mr. Willis's account only forms a part of the complete picture. It isn't enough. Well, what about the door, huh? How's it locked from the inside? Explain that. He sounds like a child. I checked the door. It locks itself from the inside when you pull it closed. Whether you pull it from the outside or push it from the inside. Yeah, like most doors. I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm saying that there's no conclusive evidence yet. Well, fine then. Dig as deep as you'd like, Detective. You won't find anything new here. I was perfectly capable of handling this case myself, but of course the head department had to go complicate things. In any case, Sheriff Harris will probably want to wrap up this case before the festival, so don't expect him to wait for more than a week. Well, rude. As if a festival is more important than someone's life. I have to head over to the station now. Officer, escort Detective Stone to his hotel. Will do, sir. Thanks. Jerks. We'll come back in the evening to search the house. Letters, diaries, things of the sort. Officer Blunt. All right. Thanks. When can we expect the autopsy results? Day after tomorrow, according to the coroner, but I'll confirm and let you know. I'm guessing there were more than 2 bullets shot last night. We should take another look around the kitchen to make sure. 3 bullets, but Well, we're actually glad that you're here. I can't read. We're actually glad that you're here, although the sheriff and Officer Watts would rather not admit it, even to themselves. This is like the first murder here in the last 100 years or so. We have no idea how to deal with it. I have to say it's alright. We'll be nice to her. She hasn't done anything to us. It's alright. I know what you mean. I just joined the force a month back, for instance. And a murder already? I'm not sure if I'm ready. I kind of knew, you could say. I've never known anyone that's been murdered before, It's kind of weird, a bit sad. It is sad. I know as an officer I'm not supposed to feel that way. That's not true. Just because that's your job doesn't mean you can't have feelings. You'll be fine. Give it time. Thanks, Detective. Tell me about Chris and Diane. What do you know about them? Well, not much. It's mostly that what Mr. Willis said earlier. Nobody knew them, really. They came in here, kept to themselves. You'd heard stories about them. Everyone thought they were some kind of weirdos. I admit, I kind of agreed with that sentiment, too. I feel bad about that now. It's no reason to make assumptions about people's character, and character can't be used as evidence. Correct. Well, sort of. So I'd really like to figure out what this real story is, whatever it may be. And then tell me about this festival. The sheriff said that there's a festival in town next week. What's that about? Oh, it's an annual thing. We have it every October. There's a fair on the market street. There's food, rides, so like Halloween, but before Halloween. We get a lot of tourists from nearby states around that time. It's a good source of revenue for some of our smaller businesses here. Yay, support small business. That, of course, is less important in the light of recent events. Good to hear you say that. Of course, we can't go around trying to wrap up cases based on our assumptions, whatever the situation may be. I mean, those were people's lives that ended, and it's our job to figure out what really happened, right? See, I like this woman. So, I guess that's what I'm saying. You can count on me during this investigation. Thanks. I mean, honestly, though, thank you, because nobody else seems to be able to handle this. I'm hoping the local police will let me do the job I've been set to do, though. I don't mean you, Detective. I know what you mean. Honestly speaking, Sheriff Harris is an asshole. I'm serious. He doesn't care about anything except running off home and taking it easy. This case could probably be... Can't talk. This case probably ruined his plans to relax and enjoy the festival week. I hate people like that. Officer Watts, though, he's really sweet. I know he comes across a little obnoxious, but... Oh my god! People. Just a singular person. I hope it wasn't a real people. Oh, this is that guy Jack they were talking about. I saw her. She was right there. Why am I seeing her? Why am I thinking of her? Who's her? Can I talk to you? I don't want to just look at her. How's the car looking? I don't know. Good answer. Ask Jack. He's working on it. Talk to me when you're done. All right. Okay. Well, we can talk to Jack. Why is there a shovel? Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense to have a shovel. Can I just look at it? My poor car. What's up, Jack? I want to talk to you. Because Jack apparently went and saw the people before. Sup, dude? How long will it take you to fix it? A couple of days, 3 maybe, depending on how quickly I can get the parts. Shouldn't take more than 4 days at most. Oh boy. And what's wrong with it? Well, the headlights and bumper's gone. You need to have them replaced. I'm going to have to check if I can get replacement parts so I can fix it. Hey dude, can you fetch me my big red wrench? That's a hard sentence. It should be in the toolbox outside. Alright. I'll get it. You're amazing, bud. Thanks. I can do that. That's not a red toolbox, but is it this one? Can I pick this up? It's locked. I'll need to ask Jack for the key. Wait, can I just look at it? Is that the one that he mentioned, or maybe not? Ooh, another car. Ooh, what a beauty. I wonder if it's Jack's. I mean, it looks pretty nice. How far can I walk? Not very far. Okay. let's see if Jack has a key. Or if there's a different toolbox that I'm supposed to be going to. Jack, do you have a key? Please? Hello? No, I didn't want to look. Talk. Do you have a key? Oh, that's weird. Why did I lock it? Anyway, the key should be somewhere among the stuff behind your car. Thanks, dude. Yeah. Well, this is becoming more complicated. Stuff behind my car. Okay. Oh, right here. Use. Alright, got the key. Tar, shovel. Wonder what Jack uses them for. Oh, that's what that says? I couldn't read it. It's so tiny. It says tar. Tar and a shovel. I mean, probably filling potholes. I feel like that's what you would do with tar and a shovel. Let's unlock this lockbox. Item. So he said he wanted the red wrench. Got it. Look, I'm remembering things. I don't have the best memory, but I kind of remember some stuff. And he said he wanted the red wrench. Yes, that's it. I love this wrench. Thanks, bud. Ask about the convertible. The red convertible there. Is that yours? Yeah, man. It's a 65 Mustang. I love that ride. I got it used pretty cheap off a guy who couldn't take care of her anymore. Luckily, the car's got something that keeps it running like new now. You? You're pretty smart. Yeah. It's got me now. I spend all my free time on her, fixing her up, making sure she runs better than new, and I keep her happy by taking her on long, beautiful drives on the road outside of town. That's very strange. Alright, what about the tar and the shovel? That dude. I do a bit of construction work on the side sometimes, fixing up driveways and stuff for some extra cash. It's kind of a sketchy answer, but a normal answer. Detective, you're here investigating Diane's murder, right? And Chris, yes. Do you have any information that could help us? I don't know. Can't read. I don't know about information, man. I just know that he did it. What do you mean? Chris, he killed her. Why do you say this? Everyone could see it coming. Diane, the way she was troubled, scared of him even. Someone in this town should have done something. We all knew this could happen, but no one cared enough for them to bother interfering. How do you know all this? I don't know. Rumors in town mostly. It seems a little suspicious. I feel like he knew Diane more than he's leading on. Not really. People here barely did. They were not the kind to come out and make friends with their new neighbors, it looks like. They still felt like outsiders to the rest of us. I don't know. What were you doing last night? What was I doing last night? Yeah, that's what I asked. Oh right. I drove a couple miles from here and drank a few beers while I enjoyed the view. At night? Yeah, the stars, man. You see. Was there anyone with you? Did you meet anyone? Nah, man. There's nothing like the pleasure of your own company sometimes. Alright, thanks for your help, Jack. We shall be back if we have any more questions. Of course you will. What do you mean? For your car, man. Come back when it's fixed. You get way too serious, way too fast, man. Chill out. I know, but I mean, I'm investigating a murder. I can't be, chill all the time. Something's fishy about Jack. I feel like he knows more than he's leading on, or he spent more time with Diane than, he's saying. Hey, hi. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, surprisingly. Apologize for the accident. I'm really sorry about the crash. I don't know what... It's alright, especially since we're okay. Something else worries me, though. What's that? What happened back there? How'd we hit that tree? We'll be honest with her. I thought I saw something. What did you see? A person? I thought I saw a person. That's kind of creepy. I mean, very creepy. But you're okay otherwise. I mean, I don't know you, so I don't know if this is a regular thing. No offense. No, that's okay. I know what you mean. Yeah, I mean, you collapsed back there at the crime scene, and then this? Yeah, I don't know. I've been a little dizzy all day. Maybe I just need a nap. Seeing this kind of stuff bums me out. I'm just saying, if there's anything wrong, you can talk to me about it. Don't hesitate. I won't. I won't hesitate. Detective? Yes? Yes, Jack? I'm gonna drive to the next town for a bit. Want me to drop you on the way? Yeah, sure. Thanks. Would greatly appreciate it. Yeah, something about Jack. Something about Jack. Here we are, the famous Pineview Main Street. Oh, this has definitely changed from when I did the demo. I'm kidding. Not much to see here, really. Let's see if we can talk to some of the locals on the way to the hotel. Alright, it isn't very busy at this time of day, but there should be a few people out here. Father Smith knows a lot about Pineview. It would be a good idea to talk to him before heading to the hotel. He should be around St. Madeline's Church. Oh, also, here's a map of Pineview so you can get around by yourself. Press M to open the map. I'm pressing M. Press N to check your current objectives. Okay. Oh, map. Oh, good. We have a map this time. And can we like, okay. So we're up here. Crime scene. Okay. All right. Yes. So there's definitely, obviously, more. Okay. And then this is things to do. Talk to Father Smith. Yeah, there's definitely more things. I can't click. More things to do than there was last time, obviously, because last time it was just a demo, but wow, this pause screen is really pretty. I can tell they added quite a bit of dialogue. They've added some extra interactions just because this general like beginning piece was part of the demo as well, but it was a little different than the demo. Like I said, they added some things. They changed the art just a little bit. They just added to it in general. They added to it. So I'm excited to play this, but for now, I'm going to leave this video here. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. And as always, leave your comments, suggestions, and feedback down below. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye!